But Skip, if you think about when Larry averaged 30 and 13, he did that without the three-point shot.
And it was an unbelievable run through some very good teams, such as Arkansas, coached by Eddie Sutton, and then DePaul, Ray Meyer, and Joey Meyer's team, featuring Mark Aguirre, to get to Magic Johnson and Greg Kelser.
Imagine if he'd had a three-point shot in college, Skip. What would those numbers look like? It might have been 40 and 13.
I couldn't wait to call home to tell my boys, man, this dude named Larry Bird is for real. This is the baddest white dude I've ever seen in my life.
Larry Bird was getting buckets against brothers. And if he played today, Larry Bird would still be getting buckets against brothers. In fact,
he had a level of confidence that was far superior to the rest of us.
Who was your favorite NBA player growing up?
Larry.
And?
Larry Bird.
Was he protective of his image? He didn't care.
Yeah.
He really didn't care.
Larry Bird come with jeans on.
He did not care.
He didn't care.
That's one that I know. He was clearly the best player. He owned the league on the basketball court.
He was special. Larry Bird was LeBron James before LeBron James is LeBron James.
The younger generation needs to go back in YouTube, man. Some of the stuff that kid did, man, I shouldn't say kid, that man did. It was a bad boy.
I don't know if people know this, but Larry Bird is a 24-point scorer, a 10 rebound, 6 assists for a career.
I was wondering about the Mount Rushmore of impactful players. Like they left their mark.
He was MVP 3 years in a row while only missing 3 regular season games and averaging 26 points, 10 rebounds, and almost 7 assists per game.
Let me ask you this.
Best player you played against?
Best guy I played against might have been, Larry Bird.
Larry Bird could do anything.
Oh, what a nice pass by Walton to Bird. James for Bird, another three-point try.
Bird kept it alive to Walton for 2. Oh, what a play!
To Vincent, he's got McHale, finds Bird.
Oh, what a nice pass by the rookie.
2 seconds on the shot clock. Bird wants a 3 out of it. He gets it.
I missed him by 1 year. The year that I came in, he had just retired, I think, a year and a half. But I got to play against him in the Dream Team that last year of his healthy basketball. And I'm telling you, like, we wanted to going into there. I wanted to see Barkley. He was my favorite player. Jordan and Bird. It was those three by far, heads and shoulders above the rest. Magic as well. But we wanted to see. We wanted to see Bird and to be able to practice with him, see how he worked out, see how he shot, see the junk that he talked constantly. I mean, it was one of the best moments in your life.
When I played, Larry Bird was the only one I feared. A lot of black guys always ask me, could Larry Bird really play that good? I said, man, Larry Bird was so good, it's frightening.
When you could play, first of all, when Larry Bird sat up there and said he didn't see color, I want everybody to know it was truly believable in the black community. Everybody looked it up. Oh, we believe that because Larry Bird didn't care. You could either play or you couldn't.
Is it fair for me to believe that even black fans, after a while, were perfectly willing to acknowledge that Larry Bird was the baddest white boy ever to shoot a basketball?
No question. It's not even a guess. No doubt.
Oh, that's easy.
Okay.
Oh, that's easy. I mean, I can tell you right now, Larry Bird could walk. Literally in his heyday, he could walk into any black neighborhood in America. And they'd be like, hey, that's Larry Bird. Come on over, because he could ball.
I love Larry so much. I will never, ever, ever tire of hearing Larry Bird stories.
Was Larry Bird stories.
Larry is such a unique personality. I don't have necessarily stories on him. What challenges me is I marvel at people who think the guy is a hick. Larry is one of the smartest, pragmatic people I know. And my mother, God rest her soul, was very bright. Coach Knight and Bill Russell are probably the 2 brightest people that I know. Larry is maybe right under that in that category. And when people keep talking about him being a hick, Larry understood what he understands as well as anybody is personalities and people. And that's why he would do his junk talking for airing here on radio, because he understood people who would let that bother them and what they would do when it bothered them. That's the way Larry, that was his gamesmanship.
Did he talk trash on the floor?
Oh, definitely.
But you know, he always talked trash. I remember he talked trash against us, talked trash with against everyone else. But you know, the difference is he could back it up. He could back it up. You know, I remember, you know, like I was saying, growing up in Boston, people all used to always talking about that he can't jump, he can't do this, he can't do that. And, you know, a lot of my friends was like that, you know. So, I got to the league. I called all my friends back up. I said, you know, all that trash that you were talking, you need to squash all that. This man is great. He can, whatever you were saying for a man who can't jump, he's demolishing everybody.
So your guys are saying, how can you let this guy?
Oh, he's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on everybody. He's doing it on the best defensive players in the league.
Yeah.
My man Rodney Rogers, strong, fast, quick, athletic, and Bird just set him up in a corner. Someone drives to the corner, Stockton passed out to Bird, and here you see Rodney Rogers take a full sprint. And I'm talking about, you know how Zion blocked that shot a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
That's where like where Rodney Rogers came from. Except, unlike the young kid that shot the shot, in the middle of him being in the midair, Bird says, "Welcome to the parachute club, rookie," and watches him go by him, shoots the ball, and like Curry does what Bird did because he shot it and just kept walking down, like shaking his head like these dumb youngsters. They don't never get it.
He walked by our bench at the Salt Palace and said, "I feel like 43 tonight." And he came out, he scored 43 in the third quarter and checked himself out with a 20-point victory, and I was fairly impressed with that one.
So he just picks a random number. I feel like 43, and he says it to the bench.
Yeah. It was fairly impressive, especially when he backed it up.
Like Larry Bird was apparently just an insanely disciplined professional basketball player. He would get there and practice before everybody, stay after everybody, practice things left and right. And when they would have those three-point competitions, remember we would have those all-star three-point competitions, in the locker room he would just be, which one of you guys is coming in second?
He doesn't even take his warm-up jacket off, and he just drops triples.
To be that guy, first of all, you have to have a fire burning inside you like most people will never be able to comprehend.
47 points, 14 rebounds, 11 assists. He got bored and took 7 left-handed shots late in this game.
First of all, he could execute under pressure.
Larry Joe Bird.
But growing up, Larry Bird was my favorite NBA player.
Really? I did not know that.
I had every T-shirt that Larry Bird had. I bought those heavy green shoes. But Larry Bird was my guy.